Hello and welcome to this product workshop. I will go through the new version for the POS365 app, version 3000.12. I'll start off by sharing my screen here. So we'll go through the dots in Guide Center. Let's just find this here. At the front page of the Guide Center, you can go to FAQ and then what is included in the new version. And you can find the version guide for version 3000.12. We'll open that one up and then we will go through these bullet points one by one. So first of all, we'll start with the new features where we'll go through the bulk transfer from Admin Center to Business Central. And we can use this dropdown to find the guide for this to read more. It will open up here and you can again use the dropdowns to read more about the different aspects. So what this one indicates is that if you go to the Admin Center and find the Store tab or the Transactions tab, you can find that we have some transfers failed here. What is now possible is to mark every failed transaction, go to menu, and promote all of them at once to sales posted to try and resend them to Business Central. This can also be done for payments and for end of days. The next bullet point is transactional synchronization from Admin Center to Business Central. This does not have a guide, as this is more of a back office point, whereas before every transaction line was sent individually to Business Central. Now a complete transaction, so for example, if we take this transaction with 3 lines, it will be sent as one unit to Business Central instead of line per line, which just gives some more clarity in what is sent to Business Central and what is not sent to Business Central yet due to some errors. If we go to the item bin location set default value, it's now possible in POS365 to set a default item bin on the location. So if we go to Business Central and find the Locations tab, open this up, I'll just find my location. And I will scroll all the way down to the bottom of the location card. Now you can see this on default bin. If you select a bin in here, it will be used as the standard bin for the POS365 app. And that is actually that point. Now, if we head over to the POS, if you add an item to the basket, it's also possible to change the bin directly on the POS. So you can search it in here and select the correct bin. If we head back to the Guide Center, you can see that we covered this one. So now we'll go to the manual redemption of gift cards and store credits. What this means is that it's now possible to manually go to a gift card or a store credit that was issued. Let's take this one as an example. Then you can actually redeem the gift card completely by using this button, which will not create any payment lines in Business Central. So this could be if a gift card in an edge case couldn't be scanned, for example, then you can redeem it in here. We'll just go ahead and click this button, and you can see that the payment line will be created here, but not in Business Central. Let's proceed to the email receipt, which is on the POS. It's now possible to send out email receipts when a transaction has been completed. So in here, I'll just do a cash payment. And now you can see this email receipt button. If we click on that, you can insert your own email or the customer's email. I'll just insert my own one. We can find it and click OK. Then you have a message that the receipt has been sent, and you can now close the transaction window. I'll just open my email here on my second monitor and find it. So this is printed here. Due to my setup, it's a bit odd in the layout, but you get the point. You can find the receipt on the email now. Let's go to this step where setting close transaction complete timer. If we go to the setup and let's open this one up, so we can go through the steps. You can the cash register setup. This indicates that you have to go on the cash register. Here we can find my cash register. There we go. Go to the menu tab and settings. And in here, you'll have a timer indicator. So currently it's set to 15. This is the standard value, but I could set this to 60, indicating 60 seconds. And then I'll click OK. Close my POS, open it again. Just drag it over here. Log in using my password. Just wait for the synchronization. Add an item to the basket. Click pay. Pay for the basket. And now you can see the timer down here is set to 60 instead of 15. Just close that. We will go back to the guide center, and this was actually all the new features completed. Now we can go through the configurations of existing features in the POS. So we have a bit more improvement of the journal lines and descriptions on both end of days and transactions. And to show this, we'll need to complete an end of day to show the information that will be shown. So I'll just go ahead and close my cash register, count some cash in here. Let's find this should be fine. Click close cash register. And I will have this here closed, and we'll just go here, and in Business Central we can find our general journal. Find the POS365 journal, and here I have one transaction that has already been sent. This is not one of the ones I did right now. This is an old one, so you'll not have the correct information here. You can always check which journal is connected to the system under Setup Companies. Select your company menu, Settings, and here. So I can see that it's the General Daily I need to find. So none of these. I have to check I'm on the right company, right journal. Find the General and Daily. So now we are in the correct place. I will scroll all the way to the bottom, or just simply search for it, or change this. Descending. There we go. So in here, you can see the different transactions I've made. These are my new ones. I'll just find the correct one here. The transactions and archived. Find this one should have been synchronized now, as it is in archived sales. The values you can see here is correct, the same as here. Just find the POS number 13. We have to close the general journal to find the specific one, as it has synchronized in the meantime. Just find it here, sending, and see where is it. Just this one grabbed. So this transaction is this one, and we have the numbers here adding up. It's exactly the same as this receipt. Perfect. What the system has added now is the cash register name, as well as the receipt number being indicated in the description text. So this means that the description and end of day journal lines are now automatically populated, which makes it a lot easier to distinguish between the different transactions when they are seen in the general journal and in the admin center, so you can compare those. Also, the journal line descriptions for both payments and end of days have been enhanced to provide clearer, more informative financial records. So this is not only for the transactions, but also for the end of days. Now, if we go down here and see, we can see that the transactions have been, yeah, okay, there it is. So it should have been transferred now. We'll just do a quick refresh of the page. Go back to the general journal. See if it has synchronized. Sending. And here you can see the payment lines. So we have, for the end of day, you have this text indicating the lines from this one. There we go. Raise cash balance offset and transfer to bank. So it's indicated directly in the general journal what amount has been transferred to the bank and what amount has been raised, the cash balance. And that is actually everything that's new in version 3012. If you have any questions regarding this, you can always go to the Guide Center by going to the FAQ, what is included in the new version, and pick the version guide. Here you can read more about all of the different features or configurations by opening the related guide, using the drop-downs, and reading in detail how to set everything up and how it is used. Thank you for listening along.